I believe in the power inside of my heart. God is the source from whom we're never apart. No challenge too great and no cause is too small. This infinite love is inside of us all.
Alright, hello everyone. This is Dr. Peter once again with your 5 Minutes of Enlightenment. And today I'm going to be talking about one of the many disciplines that I'm writing on in my latest book, 100 Disciplines to Higher Consciousness. Basically, it's a conclusive synopsis on what we call spiritual principles or universal laws. And the first of which is the principle or the discipline of acceptance. And I like to create a what I like to call a mnemonic acronym or acrostic, which is just basically a way of remembering something by putting it into either a sentence or an acronym. And the word acceptance, A.C.C.E.P.T.A.N.C.E, could basically be an acronym which says a cool, collected, eased perspective towards any new challenging situation. So in this latest book, I'm talking about these disciplines, and then on this particular discipline, I write that acceptance is such that something divine occurs the moment we realize that life is unfolding in the exact way that it should, even if we can't see the wisdom in its unfoldment. In back of every situation is a unique plan carrying itself out to perfection. And while it's often difficult for us to actually see this plan, this doesn't necessarily negate the fact that everything, absolutely everything, happens according to certain laws and principles. And we call these principles spiritual principles or universal laws. And just know that everything is governed in one way or another by these laws and rules. I believe it was Gandhi who once said there is an orderliness in the universe, and there is an unalterable law governing everything and every being that exists. And he went on to say that this is no blind law, because no blind law could govern or conduct the lives of living beings. So I believe the difficulty of us living as human beings is that we've become so unaware of these laws, and therefore we actually fail to make the connection whenever we have a situation that occurs in our lives that we're displeased with. But through what I like to call cognitive disassociation, which is just another way of saying amnesia, we have actually forgotten how everything is related in one way or another. There's an intricate tapestry of what is known in the conscious realm as cause and effect. And this entire universe is governed by a cause and then an effect. There's an action and then there's an equal reaction. And so this means that right now, here today, this is our effect, which says that something took place prior to this effect, be it a thought, an action, a deed, whatever the case. And as a result of that cause, today is the effect. And this simply means that if you look at your life and you look at the situation for what it is, if you're unhappy with the effects, then chances are we need to change the cause. And the cause is by raising our awareness and becoming fully in line with these particular universal laws and principles, so that the effects that we start to see in our lives are what we design, because we know that with each utterance, with each thought, with each action, that there's going to be an equal reaction. So that's the principle for today. Again, it's acceptance, which is, again, a cool, collected, eased perspective towards any new challenging encounter. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace and blessings, and have a great day.
Loved her. She wondered why every guy